The 17th of December 2010. A jobless graduate in Tunisia selling fruit sets himself on fire in protest at his treatment by police. Social media plays its part and thousands of people come out to protest.
We hope that this is the beginning of the democracy.
The Arab Spring begins. What follows is an extraordinary 3 years as pro-democracy rebellions erupt and spread across the Middle East. Over this time, major protests have broken out in countries like Algeria, Jordan and Kuwait. Uprisings have erupted in Bahrain and Syria. And by December 2013, rulers had been forced from power in Tunisia, twice in Egypt, Libya and Yemen. It seems Tunisia's Arab Spring, where it all started, has been the most effective. Despite resisting initially, the former president did bow to public pressure and fled the country. Now it's moving towards democracy. But it's been a different story for Libya, Egypt and Syria. In February 2011, Libya's uprising began after security forces opened fire on a protest in the eastern city of Benghazi. Following fierce fighting between the government and rebel forces, Muammar Gaddafi was killed after 42 years in power. Since then, Libya has been plagued by instability. However, on the 20th of February this year, it will elect an assembly to draft a constitution intended to advance transition to democracy. Egypt has witnessed the overthrow of 2 presidents since the start of its Arab Spring. Hosni Mubarak was forced to resign after 3 decades in power, and newly elected president, the Muslim Brotherhood's Mohamed Morsi, was replaced by an interim government following his decision to issue a decree granting himself far-reaching powers. Since then, security forces have launched a crackdown, killing almost 1,000 people at 2 pro-Morsi sit-ins in Cairo. A referendum will be held on the redrafted constitution, followed by parliamentary and presidential elections this year. For Syria, the uprising has led to a bloody civil war that has resulted in more than 130,000 deaths and 2 million refugees. President Assad is refusing to step down. It's 3 years on since the first protest in Tunisia, and although some of the protesters' demands have been met, across the Middle East, the future looks uncertain.